Oh shit, I just busted my fucking ass. Oh. 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 Oh Christ. Oh my leg. Oh. Oh my God. I think I broke my wrist. Oh, that hurt. Oh Christ. Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh, shit. Hey guys, how is everybody? That shit just hurt. This is what I'm working on today. This is the job that I had to fill in this area and try to grow grass. Because it's a mud fucking pit. And it looks like shit. So I'm trying to grow fucking grass. I'm not working, so this is what I'm doing with my days. And this too. Got my garden ready. But I have to go out and actually buy the fucking shit and plant it. But what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? We're going to be on tonight. Just wanted to do a quick little video to say what's up to everybody. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Awandi, what's up? Steve, Dave, Ricky, Mr. Martinez. Oh shit, look at that. Mr. Barracuda, how are you, sir? And Z the Reaper. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we're coming on later. I'm trying to get trying to see if Chris will be on. Look, there's a nice little area here too. Move these bricks back because they were out too far and it looked like shit. And I rent this house, so it's like I can't do too much. You know what I mean? Because like, what am I gonna do? Dump all kinds of money into someone else's house? But yeah, so I make the best of what I got, which it's a nice little yard, but you know, it was shit when I got here. There was no grass at all, and the garage is fucked, and it has no drainage system on it and shit. So I mean, it's a shitty backyard, but we make the best we can with it, you know. But anyway, good afternoon, Robert. How are you, sir? I'm gonna kill myself today. I'm just kidding. I'm really bored today. Today has been like one of the most boring fucking days. I can't even tell you guys. Like literally, it's shitty weather again. Like we've had only 2 nice days in the fucking, like for 2 months now. And I'm dealing with this fucking tree. You guys have these trees by you? Anybody deal with these fucking trees? Look at all this pink shit. It is the most annoying fucking thing in the world. Look at all this. Look. I washed my car 2 days ago. It is so annoying. And I hate walking on that shit. So like I constantly am out here using the blower and blowing this shit away. Plus, if all this pink shit falls, it ruins all the grass that I'm trying to grow here. So I'm trying to grow grass in like a really heavy walked area. And then I'm planting, and then I'm putting in like a little flower garden type of thing here that I edged out. So, trying to sprucing up the place, you know what I mean? But what's going on, everybody? Yeah, tonight there's a lot of shit to talk about on the show. Tommy NC's meltdowns. He, I guess he's begging on the internet now. Somebody said that he's begging for shit. And, he's been a real ball buster, but he's working right now. The dude has called me about 700 times, Tommy. I want to choke him. I really do. I want to choke him. He's called me about, like literally he'll call me and I'll be like, Tommy, I'm doing something right now. Let me call you back, right? 20 minutes later, he calls me again. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? And I'm like, Tommy, is it important? No, why? I'm like, because I just spoke to you 20 minutes ago. I said I'd call you back. Oh, okay, you're still doing what you're doing? I'm like, yeah, I said I would call you back. Like, fucking so annoying. And then last night, my phone is ringing off the hook while I'm putting up curtains for Shannon, okay? She gets these curtains. She wants them put up in the living room. So I'm putting up these curtains, and I'm using the screw gun. And I don't know about you guys, but to use screw guns and to do things in front of a woman is not easy, okay? Because they constantly sit there and they're like, the screw, and you have to, and I'm like, I know how to use a screw gun. Let me do it the way I do it and put the curtains up. So as I'm doing this and I'm already frustrated, my phone is ringing off the hook, which is plugged in the kitchen. So after like the 5th time this thing rings, I run in there and I look, and it's Skype. And it's somebody on Skype. So I'm going to play it tonight on the show, matter of fact. But it's somebody on Skype, and I think it was Dr. Earl and Young Republican. And so I finally answer the call, and I get on and I go, who's calling me nonstop? And I hear Young Republican go, that's Dr. Earl. And I'm like, your motherfucking rotten hell, your fucking mother. And I hung up the phone. And Shannon looks at me. She goes, why'd you do that? And I was like, it's just fucking annoying. I'm trying to do this, and you're frustrating me. They're calling me. And she's like, that's horrible. I think both of them have lost their mothers. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to like say it like that. I was, and she's like, the fuck is wrong with you? And I was just frustrated. So I apologize to Young Republican and Dr. Earl for doing that, but you caught me at a bad time, man. I was frustrated putting these fucking things up, and then the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. So it really what's up, Steve? How you doing, brother? It just really fucking got me. So I apologize to those two guys if they hear this, because I was really nasty, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry. So I'll play it tonight on the show, because somebody sent me the sound drop of it, and I was like, damn, I was evil right there, man. I was like, your fucking mother, rotten hell, you mother. It was pretty bad. You caught Kian at the wrong time. You totally caught me at the wrong time. But so I apologize for that. That was pretty fucking sorry. These nuts. Yo, Cosa Nostra, you had me fucking losing my shit before. A couple of things that I saw on Twitter today were fucking funny as hell, and I'm going to go over them tonight on the show, man. A couple of things had me fucking losing my shit, because, I'll wake up in the morning, I'll grab my phone. I don't go on Twitter first. Mostly I'll watch videos first, and I'll kind of, go to Twitter as I see some messages coming in, or, the alerts and shit. And I don't always go on Twitter and surf through it all. I try to go over it once, and then that's it for the day. I don't spend much time on Twitter. But when I go through it today, and a couple of days, I find shit that's fucking funny, shit that you guys either post or, are talking about or whatever. And Cosa Nostra had me losing my shit, man. And some of the shit that I saw on Twitter today, man, it was fucking hilarious, man. Him and a couple of other people. So tonight I'm going to kind of surf through Twitter as I'm doing the show and maybe talk about some of them, because it's fucking funny shit. Filthy is coming back 150% Saturday. He'll be back Saturday, 150% for Insomniac. Filthy will be back 100%. So he's not going to be there tonight, but he'll be back Saturday. And be back, to the regular schedule. So that's cool that he's coming back. And let me plug my phone in real quick so shit don't die. Yeah, he's coming back Saturday for Insomniac. What's up, Clambake? What's going on? And of course, getting some questions and some feedback on the whole, Joe being on the show Saturday. I got some negative feedback, but come on, we all know who those people are. there's a handful of people that really are just so against this guy, me and him being cool with each other. Like, so against it. Why I have no clue. Why can't people, forget about the beef, or like, because it was addressed, trust me, we addressed everything to each other privately, and everything was addressed, and it's like, even if we don't work together or we're fucking best buddies in the whole world, why can't people just squash what they got going on in the past and move forward? It's like this fucking hate. It's like fucking, like, people spend 20 minutes, a half hour thinking about what they're going to write about it. Like, do you really care that much if two people fucking talked on a show for an hour? Like, it's like this, it's like not a big fucking deal. And to see some of the remarks are fucking funny, man. It's funny shit. I laugh at it, to be honest. Like, I don't even respond because it's fucking funny to me. To see somebody say, Ken sold out, he needs money. He needs money, so he let Joe on his show for 2 hours. Like, I mean, really? That's, if you think that's what it was, then all right. I really don't care what you think. The negative people. Some people are shocked by him being on there, and some people are like, oh, that's cool to see, those two interacting with each other, and took it for what it was, because it was interaction. It was an interaction. It wasn't people, working together or signing contracts. It was just, two people that were friends for a while, and, me and him have done a million fucking shows together on each other's channels. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's really not that big of a deal. It's like me reconnecting with anybody, to be honest. I'm trying to read what you guys are writing. Jim K's, what's up, bro? I've been watching old monetize this episodes when you first came on. I was dying the night of your birthday when you ate the hot dog. I know. People bring that up all the time with the fucking peanut butter. Filthy Mouth Gamer brought over a vat of Reese's Pieces peanut butter shit because he knows I love that shit. And we were kind of, and I remember Joe going, it's fucking mixing peanut butter with burgers? And I really wasn't, but I made it look like I was pouring it all over it. I remember that. There was a poll question out there too. On Twitter about, I guess monetize this. So we'll talk about all that shit tonight. There's nothing that, you know what I mean? Like, I'll talk about anything. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll talk about anything. There's nothing being hidden. There's nothing, there's no games being played. There's no fucking work. There's no, it just was what it was. It's people, just moving on. You know what I mean? Like, I reconnected with somebody. I reconnect with anybody. I heard JB, he even threw in a criticism about, I give it 2 weeks, them working together. In JB's mind, when you work with somebody, I guess there's a contract that's formed or something. I don't know. But there's no contract. There's no, a lot of people thought I was going to show up on Corrupted that night, which I have no problem. I would have went on to Corrupted, but I was lit, drunk, and I just kind of had to bang out the wife a little bit. I mean, no, but I had a, didn't know if I was going on it or not. It wasn't clear, so it kind of was just up in the air. But, it is what it is. I mean, if other shit happens, so be it, you know what I mean? But yeah, JB made a comment about 2 weeks or whatever. Me and Joe lasting 2 weeks. It's not like that. It's not even like that. It's not like where it's, there's a million shows being done now, and we're doing shows again, and we're doing this, and it's like, it's not even like that. We're just still in the process of just being cool with each other and just moving forward. That's where it's at right now. You know what I mean? Which is, it's not a big fucking deal. It's like, whatever. There's no need to fucking say, I give it 2 weeks. Like, okay, yeah, people might argue again. All right, yeah, I get that. I give it 2 weeks. I give it 3 weeks. I get what he's saying. I get where he's coming from. But it's not even like that. So it's not even going down like that. But my point was, when JB left, when I was still with Joe, I didn't sit there and go, like, I didn't make remarks on it or anything. Like, oh, he's going to last 2 weeks without Joe, or he's going to, do that or this. I just kept my mouth shut. And I'm sure JB knows the situation, because I talked to JB and basically told him, like, that I spoke to Joe a couple of times. You know, like, I didn't tell anybody that he might be on a show or anything like that. And I actually hinted towards, you know, a couple of things happening. And I'm hinting towards a couple of things happening now, because obviously Filthy Mouth Gamer, he came on the show Saturday, and he cut to the chase. He was like, okay, you're doing a voice, you're doing a character, fuck that, let's talk, kind of thing. He wanted to talk, I guess, right then and there, Filthy. So when he comes on the show Saturday, I don't know if Joe will be on the radar or not. All I know is that Filthy, next time we get all together, or if we have a chance to talk maybe on Corrupted or on anyone's show, you know, I guess he wants to, talk about it. I don't know. Whether it be on live air or not. Like, I don't know. I guess he wants to communicate with Joe himself. You know what I mean? And my mixer fucking went out at the time that Filthy came onto the show and was basically saying, let's talk real right now. Forget the character shit. Let's talk about what's going on. Are we cool? You know, you know, what the situation is, basically. And my fucking mixer went off. Now, I don't know if that was a move made by God or just the stars not lining up right or whatever the case may be, but the fucking mixer goes off, and it takes me another 15 minutes to plug another mixer in and to get the shit going, and by then, Filthy's gone. And I didn't want to call Filthy back because I don't want to bother the guy. He's out obviously doing stuff and working and, you know, dealing with what he's dealing with his family. So I don't want to call him back and be like, yo, come back now, I got the mixer fixed. Like, I just left it alone, and I didn't speak to Filthy for another 2 days. And when I spoke to him the other day, I was like, you have any, you know, like, statements or anything you want to say? Because we didn't talk about all the shit that went down, and you called in, you didn't get to say what you wanted to say, I guess, or whatever. And he was like, oh, no, everything's cool, and I'm coming back Saturday. So he's coming back Saturday, and everything's cool. So I guess we'll see where that goes from there, with as far as like Joe and Mike and me and everybody else. It would be nice to fucking get me, Joe, Mike, and JB all on one thing. And Joe made a statement on my show that I begged to come back on his shit. Listen, anybody who knows me knows I don't beg. Like, I basically have to be asked to come back to anything. And as far as I was concerned, if you're willing to make cool with me and forget about the past, then I'm willing to move forward and forget about the past, type of thing. And yes, UFC is this Saturday, and Filthy will be there for it. And he just mentioned to me the other day, UFC this Saturday, just letting me know that that's what we're going to be covering. So yeah, it'll be a UFC type of night. Anyway, and I have a lot of beers left over, so I'm going to be drinking again, I guess, in some way. Whether it be, I don't know, regular alcohol or beer. I don't know. One of them. But, yeah, it's going to be weird to see the UFC without a crowd. You know what I mean? So that'll be cool to cover the first UFC without a fucking crowd.
Don't touch the gerbil, man.
Oh, shit, Z, what up?
Don't touch the gerbil, man. Don't touch the gerbil, man. Don't touch my gerbil, man. Don't touch that gerbil, man. Touch my gerbil, man. Yo, I'm fucking regurgitating gurgle, man. Gurgle, man. Yo, don't touch my fucking gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Take my left hand. My left hand. Don't touch my gerbil, man. My gerbil. See with the shit. I'm back on the street, bitch. Toast that salad with a motherfucking dick with a towel with a shake and a salad, bitch. Oh, get some lobster. Let me see the motherfucker what I'm after. Then I'm back to the pastor. Wanna see you with a passion. Approach you like a pastor. And I'll pray on you.
Fuck the beef, drink some beer, and get a fake hand massage.
That's it, man. That's it. Look. Regurgitating gerbil, man, and burble, man. You see that cat? That's that pussy just be walking around my house. Pussy just be walking around this motherfucking house, son. Yeah, fuck the hate. If Cronin's willing to bury the hatchet, forget about the past, I'm willing to forget about the past and move forward. JB, the same thing with him. Like, I don't fucking argue with nobody. Like, I made a statement on Saturday night about Chris Peeps, which, you know, SC Steve, everybody who's in the chat knows he's a fucking shit-stirring cocksucker, and he lives to shit-stir. Of course, I make statements, and I make statements. I'm just making little fucking funny statements. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no hate. It's just I find some things that are done behind the scenes are weird. And some people could say that I do and say weird things. I watched a couple of shows where people were making statements on Joe being on my show and what that meant. Some people took it over the top. Some people took it for what it was worth. You know, like I said, you know, some people think just because Joe came on for an hour or two that there's contract signed and there's fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, slow down. We're taking it one day at a time. People are just starting to become cool with each other and the whole nucleus of that. And I have no problem forgiving and forgetting and moving on. So, and if people don't have a problem with that, then, you know, it's like, I mean, if people have a problem with that, like, it's like, get a life, you know, really? You really care if two people are cool with each other or not, or a group of people are cool with another group of people? And that was my thing. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. Like, we could just be cool and move forward. Nobody has to work together. Nobody has to fucking, you know, oh, shit.
Don't touch the gerbil, man.
Don't touch the gerbil, man.
Don't touch the gerbil, man. Touch the gerbil, man. Don't touch my gerbil, man. Don't touch that gerbil, man. Touch my gerbil, man. Yo, I'm fucking regurgitating gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Yo, don't touch my fucking gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Take my left hand. My left hand. Don't touch my gerbil, man. My gerbil. See with you. I'm back on the street, bitch. Toast that salad with a motherfucking steak and a towel with a steak and a salad, bitch. Oh, get some lobster. Let me see the motherfucker well wrapped up. Then a rat just papped up. Wanna see you with a passion, approach you like a pastor. And I'll pray on you.
Hit me up for her nudes. Also, shout out to Ken.
Thank you, brother. Yo, let me tell you, man. Listen, Corrupted could be back like a motherfucker. And I'm not begging nobody to be on anybody's shit. You want to drop the hatchet, put it in the past and move forward and fucking create fucking fun and have good times again and have everybody in on it. There's nobody like left out. Bring the people that support us and me and bring them all with us. Bring the people who support and love other people. Bring them all with you and we all fucking have fun together. There's no reason we can't all have fun together. You know what I mean? Like, forget the past, all right? And stop. And we need to move forward on, you know, and forget the bullshit that's been said and the shit that's been done. Because it's all been done on every side, has been and said and done everything. So it's all one big fucking ball of shit, of bullshit, you know, and we need to take that ball and just throw it away and play with a new ball. Start a whole new little ball, you know, start putting the little Band-Aids and the little rubber bands around each other and build a new fucking ball of shit. Let's start fresh. Let's get rid of the ball of shit and start fresh. All right, two things. One, Casey is raw. I saw what you posted on Twitter, man, and I know you lost your wife a couple of years ago, and that sucks, man. And I'm sorry, you know, for your loss. And you know I said that to you a million times. But you're a fucking piece of shit, okay? And no, I'm just kidding around. I'm totally kidding. You're a good guy, and I'm sorry to see and hear that shit. And you know, it's hard to move on. But you look like you've done it. And you know what? You got a lot of good people around you on the internet. I don't know how your regular life is because I don't know you like that, but you got a lot of good people around you that are friends with you, that are cool with you, that put you on their shows, that have fun with you and laugh. So you got a good little thing going that you didn't have at that point with your wife when you were like at that time, right? So you fill the love and the void with other things. And I know nothing will probably ever fill the void of your wife, but the little things here and there in life will eventually amount to filling it with happiness, basically, is what I'm saying. And I'm sorry for your loss, but, you know, it's sad to see that on Twitter. And, but there's so much loss right now, man. It's like, it's just another story on top of all these fucked up stories that I'm hearing about everybody because there's so much loss out there right now. And I heard some shit about Fauci this morning on the internet and seeing this video that was fucked up and just the shit that, like, I don't know. But a lot of crazy shit going on out there in the world, you know, in a beautiful world. When it's beautiful, man, I mean, the beach is sitting there, the sun is out, it's starting to become summer, we're starting to move into that whole, you know, you can smell it and feel it in the air. It's the summertime and things are, you know, things are supposed to be good and fun and, you know, all that shit. But it's like we still just can't fucking live our lives yet. So it's frustrating. It's very frustrating that things are changing on the outside so much, but all of us on the inside are the same, and we're continuing to stay stagnant and to stay, locked in. So it sucks, and I get that. And if I have anything to do with it, I will try my fucking best. And I know I haven't been on much. That's because I've been in a fucking whirlwind myself with everything that's going on. This is the longest I haven't worked. And I understand everybody's out of work and their shit's all fucked up. So it's like, I'm not sitting there complaining about it by any means, because it's, that would be selfish. But, it's just, hold on one second. Hold on. Let me just, hold on, guys. Clam bake.
Don't touch the gerbil, man.
That was for you, buddy.
Don't touch the gerbil, man. Touch the gerbil, man. Don't touch my gerbil, man. Don't touch that gerbil, man.
AC.
Touch my gerbil, man. Yo, I'm fucking regurgitating gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Yo, don't touch my fucking gerbil, man. Gerbil, man. Take my left hand. My left hand. Don't touch my gerbil, man. My gerbil. See with the I'm back on the street, bitch. Toast that salad with a motherfucking steak with a towel with a steak and a salad, bitch. Oh, get some lobster. Let me see the motherfucker well raptor. Then a practice pastor. Wanna see you with a pastor, approach you like a pastor. And I'll pray on you.
Ken, how much for your nudes? Give me the bro price.
How much for the what? More cowbell. Casey gets more cowbell. I know what you need, and it's more cowbell. You need more cowbell, Casey, in your life. So listen, hey, Jim, I'm reading what you just said. I'm thankful we had Ken and Joe for entertainment. Dude, I'm thankful I got you guys, because who the fuck would we be entertaining if it wasn't for you people? Nobody. So Joe, myself, JB, Mike, fucking Chris, fucking everyone who else does shows, Peeps, and all these people out there that do anything, they need to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we'd be on here fucking talking to ourselves, which I would still be doing like a fucking idiot, but we would, it would be pointless, because you'd just be talking to yourself at that point. So I thank you guys for fucking letting us come on here and do this shit. To actually giving us a spot to do it on, you know what I mean? And that's sincere. People want to call that bullshit, or kissing ass, or trying to make money because he needs money. I guess Ken needs money. That's why he let Joe on his show for 2 hours. Like, listen, everybody in their motherfucking needs money right now. So, everybody needs money. But that's not why I'm willing to fucking bury the hatchet and move forward. I don't need to work with fucking anybody. You guys know I'm fucking fine. And by the way, that hit went to Clambake. You guys know I'm fine. Like, I'm okay. Like, I will survive no matter what. I'm a survivor. Okay, I've been in cockroach infested fucking houses when I was fucking 5 years old. I lived in fucking shit shacks when I was 13, 14, and 15 with just my mother and my sister. I know what it means to survive, okay? There's no way I'm not surviving, okay? I will survive. There's no question about it. I need people, and I need support and friends, obviously, because you can never do anything in this life on your own. There's certain things you can do on your own, but let me tell you, when you have friends and you have support and you have people behind you who care, that's when you can do anything in this world and in this life. And that's the fucking truth. When you are working against everybody and everything, guess what? You have to fight a million times harder. And maybe sometimes the fight is to go against everybody because something you believe in and you need to fight for. But right now is not that time in this world, right now. Right now is the time to come to fucking together and to support each other and to do the right thing instead of fucking hating on each other and saying, you shouldn't be friends with that guy and this guy's doing this and that guy's doing that. How about just worry about yourself and enjoy it for what the fuck it is? And if you don't enjoy it, well then there's a million other fucking people on here and a million other shit fucking things you can watch and have fun with. You don't need to fucking be going on to Twitter and reporting every little fucking word people say and throwing clips up there trying to get people mad at each other. Like, that's just some like fucking lonely bitch shit. Go on there and do like Cosa Nostra does and post fucking hilarious shit. Go on there like Too Sweet does and fucking puts great music and fucking fun things on there and shit for people to look at. Go on there and fucking post things like Gorilla Strong that have to do with fucking like feeling good and health. And go on there and see what the Goon is saying, because the guy's fucking smart as shit, knows a lot about this COVID and all kinds of shit. Like, go on there and enjoy it for what that is and eat the information up that your friends and your family and your brothers and sisters have to throw out there to you to fucking, eat up and fucking throw inside your head and discover other things and other human beings. And instead of going on there and fucking being like, well, Ken said this and I think this guy should be mad at that guy and this guy should hate on it. Like, please, enough. The world don't need that shit anymore. You troll ass motherfuckers. There is no room for you guys anymore, man. There honestly is not. You have burnt your bridges and you have burnt your shit and you have jumped the shark. It's not even fun or funny anymore. It's just not funny. It's not fun anymore. All right, the troll shit. It's like, get a grip. The trolling shit is funny, don't get me wrong. Like, if somebody's in a chat and says, oh, your show sucks and you're a fat piece of shit, it is kind of funny every once in a while to have somebody in there who tosses it up or says something. That's funny. But to go on the internet and worry about what this guy says and what that guy says and to be fixated with it to where you call into other shows and you're not even on their air for 10 seconds and you're like, well, Kenny said that and Kenny and Joe did this and they, like, that's what's on your mind when you get on somebody else's show for 5 minutes. That's what you want to talk about. Kenny and Joe and JB and Ken and Peeps and this, and it's like, fucking get it. You're a loser. You're just a fucking loser that you can't find the fun parts of all of this. You can't. It's fun to bust balls. It's fun to be funny. It's fun to troll every once in a while and throw some shit out there. But to be fixated on it and to fucking hover over it and to talk about it every second you get, you're just a sad motherfucker. Plain and simple. And I'm sorry to fucking unload all that right away, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, any normal person out there that's even the trolliest of the troll peoples, like fucking young Republican, even he understands to a certain point, like, yo, listen, there's a time for this and there's a time for that. Yeah, he's even gone over the edge and done shit, but I think he knows when to pull it back. You know what I mean? Some people just know, okay, I'm becoming obnoxious now with this fixation I have for Joe or Ken or this guy or that guy and or these guys together or that. Like, it becomes obnoxious after a while. Realize when you've become obnoxious. Okay? I know that I become obnoxious. People let me know it. People fucking let me know it. You know what I mean? Like, when you're told you're becoming obnoxious and you sound like a rambling idiot, you might want to address that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, also shout out to my boy Tim Drake, who's out there. He's a real motherfucker too. These are good-hearted fucking people. These are people who fucking give their lives to people, who fucking give like respect and love. Carl Matz, another guy. Like, all these people. Casey's part of them, Dr. Earl, I love you, Dr. Earl. You called the show on Saturday, the week before. Listen, I am trying to not put on everybody that's on other shit all the time. Now, I know Tommy is on other shows. He's on Joe's shows and stuff like that. Now, Tommy's a different story because he doesn't go on like 20 other shows. He's only on 2 shows or himself. So, like, I put Tommy on when he calls in. He bounces quick, so everybody knows he doesn't spend long on my show. So, there's no reason for me to pay him because he's not staying till a certain time, or, he just comes and goes as he pleases. I can't sit there and go, Tommy, you're not staying long enough. He comes and goes. So Tommy, whatever, you know what I mean? And other people like Dr. Earl, I've explained this already. Dr. Earl is on every single show. And I love Dr. Earl. Trust me, I love what he brought the other night he was doing a rock show with Young Republican, and I highly recommend, if you're into rock and roll or rock and roll history, you go check it out, because the conversations they had about the Beatles breaking up and really it was more of just Dr. Earl really spitting out old facts about like the Beatles and all these great groups. It was something cool to listen to. Like, I actually could turn the camera off, turn the video off and just listen to the voices, because he was painting a picture with what he was talking about, the whole rock and roll and the whole downfall of the Beatles and, YR was like, I thought it was Yoko Ono, and so did I at one point. So to hear him get in depth on that and other rock groups, that was fucking awesome. And I love Dr. Earl, but Dr. Earl is on every show. So I tried to just get a little separation for a little while, because I feel that it's up to me, it's my responsibility to at least try to bring a different look than what other people are bringing. You know what I mean? That's all. That's the only thing. I love having Dr. Earl on. I love the guy, but I just felt like, okay, I'm not going to put him on as much or for a couple of weeks straight, because he's on everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, some guys, you got to realize you got to limit yourself sometimes on where you're going and what you're doing. You don't want to expose yourself. You don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Dr. Earl's doing that. I'm just saying, for my show, for me, how I think is, okay, if I put Dr. Earl on every week and he's already on all these other shows, it just becomes watered down in my eyes on my show. I'm not talking about other people's shit. I'm talking about my shit. So for me, if I could skip a couple of weeks with Dr. Earl because he's everywhere, then that's what I'm going to do, just to try to give it a different look. And it's just, there's no, hate there or anything like that. It's just trying to give it a different look. You know what I mean? And the same thing for other people. If I haven't answered their calls for a while, it's probably because they're on other shows and I just don't want to give it the same look. You know what I mean? And I hope people can understand that. And as far as other people calling in the shows, you could definitely 100% call the regular number now on the shows. When I'm doing a live show on the computer, obviously not on my phone because I can't do it now, but when I'm doing other live shows, you can definitely call the number with your regular phone number instead of a Skype, and I can get you through now because I'm doing it where I'm hooking it up on two different things now. So I have both Skypes running at the same time. So if you want to call into the show and just say something really quick, or you want to call into the show and get involved in the conversation for a little while, you can call the regular number. And it'll work, for sure. So it'll be working tonight, 100%. That's about all that. And I hope I didn't go over too much, because I want to save some stuff for tonight. Like I said, no filthy there. I'm trying to get Chris to come on to the show tonight. He's very unpredictable. He promised me he would do a bloodline with me this week. I text him. He doesn't text me back. So hopefully he'll be on the show tonight. I don't know, though. Yeah, listen, some of the people get old fast, you know what I mean? And it's not their fault. It's just some people, they want to, they don't want to hear, and I'm guilty of that. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm not dogging anybody else's shit out. I'm saying specifically for my show, like, we're guilty of playing the same old shit sometimes, or saying, or having the same old people on. I get that. But I think it's noticeable that I've tried to present different people than you're seeing all around. You know what I mean? That doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it worse. Whatever it is in anybody else's eyes, that's what it makes it. So, yeah, I mean, there's no hard feelings, basically. Anybody who wants to come on my show that doesn't get on, you know what I mean? Like, can private message me, obviously, and I'll fucking talk to anybody and explain why. Or, half the time it's because the fucking phone lines don't work.
Another world, it's another world, it's another world,
My nickel, what's good, my brother? Shout out to the chat. These fuckers got me out and.
Woo! Johnny Ray, man, congratulations to him. He found out that he's good. And he was getting into some Twitter shit. And what's up to Blake? What's going on, man? So Johnny Ray found out that he's all right, man. That's good. Let me see here. Yeah, like I was saying, people that had different reactions to Cronin being on the show. We'll talk about it more tonight on the show. And if anybody's got anything to say about it, and take your calls, and I'll leave the phone lines open. Anybody can call in. And I'll be taking phone calls tonight. Definitely, without a doubt, take phone calls tonight. We'll do it at a certain point. So if people want to call in, you can ask anything. There's nothing hidden. There's no, like I said at the beginning, there's no works. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing. Everything's out there for everybody. It's all out in the open. I've moved on. I literally have nobody that I'm like considering to be like not cool with me. Like, I'm cool with people if they're cool with me. If you don't like me, then don't talk to me. That's it. You know what I mean? SC Steve, he don't like me no more. He hates us now. We suck and we're the horrible and we're this and we're that. Then don't talk to me no more, man. You're not worth the fucking headache. Honestly, you really are not worth the headache. Like, you honestly, you overdo it, man. You just overdo it. It's just hate. It's just hate after hate.
Yeah, she didn't take that goddamn segue. I often wondered if King was Cain. And Cain was, oh, shit. Oh, it's always on my mind. Oh, I want to fuck me up some cops. They caught me. King, it's Cain. King, it's Cain. It's Cain.
Yeah, he did.
Terrible bowling.
Without a doubt.
Move over, Tiger King. There's a new ruler in town. I'm talking about Knife King Ken. I hit a wall at work and waiting on people to reply, so I came to drop a dono and say hi.
Yeah, she didn't take that goddamn segue. I often wondered if King was Cain. And Cain was, oh, shit.
Bring the love, not that hate and appreciate. Bring the love, and not that hate and appreciate.
They caught me. King, it's Cain. King, it's Cain. It's Cain. Terrible bowling.
In Black Mountain Unsee, the KKK cross-burning outfit was designed by Tommy's grandfather also. Black Mountain Unsee national flag is a hangman photo.
Oh, you're brutal, dude. You are brutal. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate. Bang your fucking head into the fucking... Bring the love. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate. I fucking... Bring the love, hate, and appreciate. Fucking cut my finger off too, man. Fucking just hacked it, man. Look at this. Look at this. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate, man. Bring it, man. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate. Where's the donos, man? Where are the donos? Hit the like button, man. Bring the love, hate, and appreciate, man. Bring the love from Nova Scotia, man. Chop your fucking finger off again, man. What in the fuck, man? Bring the love, hate, and appreciate, man. I got one fucking finger in the hole, man. And all fucking fingers, I have no clue, man. Bring the love, man. Take your cigarettes out, right? And you take them out, and then you take this knife, right? And you're gonna go fucking chop it. You fucking chop it. That's what you do. You fucking chop it so it's non-filter, man. Right? Bring the love, hate, and appreciate with your fucking finger, man. Bring the fucking love, man. Where is your finger, man? Nah, that's Malky Woodland. If you haven't seen him, go check him out. Crazy Malky Woodland. Sick fucking twisted individual who bangs his fucking skull into a tabletop for donations and views. Now, if that's your game, and that's how you get donations and views and subscribers, then, yeah, if that's your whole shtick, then, more power to you. I mean, personally, I don't have to bang my fucking head into a wall, you know what I mean? But, what a character that guy is. He's a fucking weirdo. Real weirdo. And then he has his daughter on a live stream, and oh my God, his daughter is, you could tell his daughter is like, you could tell that she might suck your cock. Just a warning. Just a warning. she might walk up to you and be like, you see this right here? All right, let me stop. Sorry. Hey, I chopped that cigarette pretty good. Look at that. You chopped that cigarette, man. Hate and appreciate, bro. Bang your fucking head. Yuck. Ugh. I need new coffee. Let's take a walk. How much battery life do we have? Let's take a walk, folks. Man, I got a fucking headache from that, dude. You know those things that attach to your body in the movies when they run and they're like this? Oh my God, people, look at me. Hate and appreciate, man. Fuck your face, dude. Fuck it. See the pink stuff? Look. Pink stuff everywhere, dude. Look. Fucking pink stuff. It's fucking everywhere, man. Yo, FedEx, man. What's going on, dude? Look at all the pink stuff. Look. This is a tree from hell. It's pink fucking hell. It's a pink fucking hell that this creates. Look at it. A pink fucking hell. You're pink. Like your pink asshole. You got a pink little butthole. Well, anyway, guys. Thank you for chilling with me for a little while. I hope it was a little entertaining. I hope it answers a little questions. And I will be on tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. And I will address any other questions, any other... yes, Exotic Joe will be played by Todd Bridges and Jeff Bridges' little brother. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be... you know who. Case, what's his name again? Who's playing him? What's his fucking name again, man? What's his name again, man? Nicholas Cage, yes. Nick Ross, what up, man? Oh yeah, big shout out, man. Big fucking shout out. I forgot about that. Big shout out to Six as well, man. And Nick Ross, thank you, brother. How come I don't hear the volume on that? What's going on here? Yeah, Nicolas Cage is playing fucking... I can't believe that. Nicolas Cage. Like, I don't know. I'd rather see... Honestly, I think the best guy for the job, in my eyes, was Michael Keaton. Because he just looks like he could put a mullet on and look just like him. And you know Michael Keaton, he could play those nutty characters. But hey, I think Nick Cage will be good. You know what I mean? That should be good. A shout out to Six as well. I didn't mention him before. Six, man, you lit us up on Saturday, man. And thank you so much, man. Big shout out to Six. If you're out there and you hear this, or if you catch the replay of this, shout out to you, my brother. And yeah, Nicolas Cage. That should be good, man. I mean, you know, Nicolas Cage could play those nutbags. You know? I could see that. I could definitely see that. It's going to be like, I guess, like a mini-series or some shit. Gorilla Strong, what's up, brother? How you doing, brother? Shy God, shout out to you too, man. And yeah, Michael, yeah, you're right. That guy's pretty good too. Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, either way, are we really going to see a real show from this? Like, because I can't wait to find out.
Come over here, come here. Come over here. Come here. Come over here, you little fuck. Get over here. I'm talking to you. Get over here. Get the fuck over here. Get over here.
Just wanted to show some love. I rock with you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, for some reason the volume didn't come in until later on. I don't know why. But yeah. There's all my schnetz right there, man. Yo, GoldenEye, what's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, so anything else? Yeah, tonight will be, you know, We'll have some fun tonight. We'll have a loose night, fun night. Talk about Nicolas Cage being... I can't believe they got Nicolas Cage to do that. That's pretty cool, though. You know what I mean? Nicolas Cage, I could see him playing that character. I could. Nicolas Cage has played fucking whack jobs his whole career. You guys know that. Come on. You guys know Nicolas Cage has played a fucking whack job his whole career. So he plays those nutbags. I could see him doing this. But, I mean, listen, like everybody else is saying, I could see that there's probably way better, more people, like a way, way better people that could have played this character. But, hey, yeah, I don't know who's played Carol Baskin. That was one of the first things we were talking about when we spoke about this. You know who I could see playing her? Susan Sarandon. Is that not a good one right there? Come on. Susan Sarandon could probably play her to a T. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Want to eat my butthole out from behind? Oh, fuck. Malky Woodland's eating my butthole out. That's right. Malky Woodland meets Carol Baskin. You fucking bitch. You ate out her asshole, you fucking bitch. You bitch. Fucking bitch. Carol Baskin's a son of a bitch. So she is. She's a fucking bitch. That fucking bitch. Malky Woodland meets Carol Baskin. Eat my ass out, all you cool kittens and cool cats. Oh, fuck. Malky Woodland's eating my taint. You fucking bitch. Going after Malky fucking Woodland. Yeah, that's right, man. Fucking love and appreciate. Yeah. Oh, look, I got one arm that looks like it's worked out, and the other arm is totally flat. Nothing there. Yeah. Carol Baskin, Susan Sarandon. That's my, and Michael Shannon will play, the guy who walks around with two fake legs. That guy. And then the guy with the long hair who's like one of like the tamer guys who's like, he's cool, man. And then he went against, what's his name? Big Time. Who could play him? I think. Man, I don't know who could play that dude. Billy Bob Thornton. Slap a wig on that dude. Bang. Right? But anyway, we'll discuss this tonight. If you guys are around, come and join us, 9 o'clock. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little while here. And we'll see you tonight. All right, bubbies? I love all you guys. What did you say? Think about Frank Gore signing with the Jets for a year. Horrible. Absolutely fucking horrible. Angela Lansbury, Murder, She Wrote. That's great, dude. Angela Lansbury. She's like fucking 100 years old now. She's like, they'd wheel Angela Lansbury and she'd be like, hi, you cool cats and cool kittens. I suffered a nasty stroke 4 years ago. But anyway, yeah, Frank Gore sucks. I don't know why the Jets would do that. That's a fucking shit move. Carol Baskin's ass. Eating out Carol Baskin's ass and asking Baskin and Robbins. Eating Carol Baskin ass when I was at Baskin and Robbins. I was eating Carol Baskin's ass when I was at Baskin and Robbins. Yo, I was eating Carol Baskin's ass when I was at Baskin and Robbins. See y'all tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Bye, all you cool cats.